this point. A quarter of a century in Grand Slam wins. I think we're about to see it. And we do. Gee, it was good for a long time. The tiebreaker's on the tail. So for the second year in a row, it's Federer who's victorious over Tomic. It felt a lot closer tonight. Well, you're a great champion in your own right, Leighton. 80 weeks at #1, 2 Grand Slams. It's hard not to be in awe of this guy sometimes.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. To Bernard's credit, he made him come up with the goods there throughout the second set. Kept putting the pressure on him, but in the end, it was just Roger's class and skill and obviously experience of playing well in the big matches. And Bernard's had another good tournament.
How did he play tonight?
He played really well. He took it to Roger. That's all he could have asked himself, I think, going into the match. It was always going to be a tough matchup. I think Roger was always going to be up for tonight too, to really test himself and get a good look at where he's at going into the second week of another major.
Well, when he sets himself like that, he's a hard man to beat, but he's got a great record here for a young man. He'll be back. It's a sharp learning curve when you're playing Federer. Enjoyed that, Leighton. So ANZ Open mic, and the great champ is on his way to join Jim.
Well, Roger, a big match, a lot of anticipation. Second set tiebreaker, you're down 4-1. How did you turn that around?
Not sure. I kept on trying the whole second set. I thought I had a few more chances than he did. And I thought that this tiebreaker was going to go his way, just because the set played out the way it did. And but you just got to try on believing. I think we switched side at 4-2 when he challenged the call. And then I was on the side with the wind, which also helped, I think. So it was obviously a crucial breaker, maybe key to the match. But I think overall we both played a great match. I thought Bernard always had a great run now, and he really got the best out of me tonight. So I hope he can keep it up. I really wish him the best.
Were you surprised by his overt aggression? He played very, very aggressively towards you the whole match. Was that something you were expecting?
I mean, you got to expect the unexpected, right? And Bernard's got the tools to do that. I think the court plays maybe a touch faster than last year, so it allows you to play a bit more aggressive. And he's a big guy, so he's got a lot of power. He's got a good serve, and he uses it well. But it's nice to see that he can, I mean, move the ball around, but then also you need the power in this day and age, and he did a great job tonight. Obviously, it's something he has to get used to, but I thought he did excellent tonight, and well, it would be tough to beat in the future, that's for sure.
Well, you played him here last year, so you're in a pretty good spot to see where he's improved. What would you say that the jump from last year to this year is, if anything?
I think another year of experience. You know, years on tour go by really quickly, so you also improve extremely fast when you're his age or any junior coming through. So it's his third or fourth year on tour already, so he's learned a lot, and at this point it's the details really, but because he's still very young, he's improving. So it's important to take the right things out of a loss, because usually you learn more when you lose, and when you win, you've got to take the confidence. And he's been obviously extremely confident because he's been on a good run, but overall I just think he's a better player, you know, more mature, potentially maybe a bit more power at times, but it's hard to explain. It's just the whole package is a bit better.
Your record against players in their home country in Grand Slams is incredible. I think only twice you've lost. Why do you keep beating up on the hometown heroes? Well, why do you do that? It's not smart, man. It's not smart.
I know. It's definitely not smart. But it's nice that you guys sort of invite me back every year and enjoy me play. But it's not my favorite part in the job, beating up on the home heroes.
Well, next up, you've got another one of the young rising stars in the sport. Milos Raonic won his match. That's who you're going to play. What do you think about that matchup? He's another tall, powerful player.
right? I mean, they're not going to get smaller, these guys. So, and he's got a monster of a serve, so I'll try my best. I think we've played 3 times, maybe 4. I'm not sure anymore. I start forgetting matches these days. And every one of them was extremely close. I think it's 3 sets, or then 7-6 in the third even. So I'm looking forward to a tough one. Hope we can keep it up, need some rest tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll be fresh for the next day.
Well, it was a fun match to watch. He played awfully well. Roger Federer into the 4th round once again.
So Roger Federer, he does what he does. He wins, and he wins well. One of the few men in the world who can live vicariously through himself. He was outstanding tonight against the young Australian. Let's go to Hisense Arena. It's 2 Frenchmen on court. Gaël Monfils, the ultimate athlete, versus Gilles Simon.